Hello, and Mbula once again. I got something here. For those of you who love Fijian, we'll be looking at this picture here and see if you can read it, if you are already familiar with the Fijian alphabet. And then we will try and decipher it or get the meaning in English. So just for reading, as you can see that there is a picture or a cartoon of a baby. And let's read the first sentence together. Go na pei pei. Na yadhana o soko. Sa ngasi-ngasi o soko ngarona de ngasi itumba. If we're able to read or keep up with me with the reading, congratulations. 10 marks to you, 10 out of 10. Okay, let's go and see what this means in English. Maybe you already know what it is saying in English, but let's see. For those of you who don't understand Fijian at the moment, or you're just getting the a basic grasp of it, let's try and get the meaning. So, Bona Pipi means this is a baby. Okay, so Ngo is this, Na Pipi is a baby. So Pipi is just a Fijian transliteration of the English word baby, pay. Just like because we don't have cars. Cars is a Western invention. So car, and in Fijian we've just combined the two, motor car, and sorry, just as an example I was trying to show you there. So Fijian word for car is motor car, which is a combination of two, motor car. So we've just transliterated it and formed the compound word for that in Fijian as motoka. Motoka. Okay, so back to our Fijian here. Wana Pepe, this is a baby. All right, and see how they sort of match each other in the transference of the meaning into English from Fijian. Sometimes it can be and it can depend on either way. Sometimes the English would be wordy in trying to capture the meaning of the Fijian, or if you're going back from English to Fijian, it could also be that Fijian can be shorter, or Fijian can exactly match that's the words, the sentence structure in its length, or it can be wordy. But here they sort of just match each other. So let's go on to the next one is Nayadana or Soko. So the name of the Peipei is Soko. Okay, so Na, Nayadana or Soko, you can just say its name is Soko. Is that correct to say? The baby referring to the baby as a it, no gender, he or she, but just referring to it, its name is Soko. I guess so. This is I'm just doing this of off the cuff. Its name is Soko, or you could, if you're already aware of the gender of the baby, its sex, if it's a if it's a female, so you would say in English you would say the name is Soko. Sorry, the name is Soko, or his name is Soko. Or you could repeat the whole thing. The baby, the baby's name is Soko. So we'll just leave that there. But you see, in Fijian, we did not do that. We just went straight. Nayada no Soko. So we did not have to say Nayadai Peipei or Soko, but just Nayada na. You see the pronoun there? Remember with the code of Ngu Munai. Nayada Ngu, my name. Nayada Mu, your name. Nayada Na. So here we are using that pronoun there. Nayada Na, or the baby there. Nayada Na, or Soko. Okay? All right. So now we've deciphered that. We're doing very well though so far. The baby's name is Soko. And the last bit, Sangasi o Soko. Garuna de Ngasi Itumba. So were you able to read it? Were you able to also get the meaning? If you did, very good. Now let's see. Sangasi Ngasi o Soko. What does that mean in Fijian? So here we will see, or we're able to see the transference of thought across, and how people think, and that translation is not a matter of just taking a word and finding a word in English. It can be one word in Fijian would require 2-3 words in English to get the meaning of that. So maybe a compound word in Fijian would require maybe 3, 4, 5, or 3 maybe, or 4 words to describe. You might not have an exact compound word in Fijian, and the reverse is also true. So sangkasi-ngasi osoko, ngasi-ngasi means to crawl. So the paper is there. So it's on its knees and hands crawling about. So the observation is that she is crawling about. So sangkasi-ngasi, that means it is it is a verb, an active verb. She is already crawling about. That is what it's trying to say. So how will we put that in English? Soko. Oh no, man. Okay. Soko is already that's just what it's trying to say here, that the observer is saying that she is already uh, crawling about. Okay, so just this bit of the Fijian Sangasingasio Soko, and this is a compound verb, but in an active state. And you see what is needed in English? You needed all those to capture the sense of Ngasingasi, already crawling about. The compound word in Fijian is that it is a verb, and the verb is active. Is an active verb. So there you see an example of just that bit there. To get the sense of it in English, you needed that. But if, say, for example, let's go back. Let's go back. Let us go back. So let's go back. Right? So if we were just to, this is a verb form, eh? Sangkasi. So the two, I guess, sa. Sa is a tense. Yeah, tense marker, I think. Yeah, tense marker. Sangkasi. And active, meaning that it is a verb and it is active. Mm. Is crawling, is crawling, oh, sorry, about, and or is first person marker. First person marker, yes. So when you see the word or, it is referring to that particular one, meaning in this case, Soko. So it's crawling about. So now we'll say in this example we'll say that Soko is a female baby. So we'll say scrolling about the Soko. Okay, Soko. All right, and then so on and so forth. But you see, it's scrolling about her Soko. So this is why we don't do a word for word translation. This is what is meant as a literal translation. Okay, but you see, it doesn't make sense, or it is wrong. In English, the structure is wrong. Doesn't make any sense in English. We sort of get the sense of it, but it's not accurate in its grammatical structure. So turning all that is crawling about her Soko. Soko is already crawling about. Okay. Or if you were to keep Soko as genderless, it is crawling about its Soko. Okay. Fun, very fun, isn't it? Yes, I maybe you are like me. I love words. I love playing around with words. I love language. But it's very, very interesting um, how the transference of thought is the process of it. Eh? It's very, very interesting. And just imagine, oh boy, but that is a tragedy. So many indigenous languages in the process of dying or have already they're gone, and it is a tragedy to humanity that those languages that are gone, it's not just the language, but it's the way the people think, the knowledge that they have accumulated over thousands of years, just gone like that. So if we can keep our language alive, keep it current, keep it active, even when we move overseas, it's good if we can pass it on to our children. And the best teacher of our languages are us as parents. So even moving overseas, if it can't be taught in schools because such do not exist, English is the language, or if you're in Germany, German is the language. But we are the teachers of our languages and as parents, and we can keep it alive at home. Children growing up, they have the ability, especially when they are really young. When they are young, they have the ability to be able to process all these different languages. The brain is made in such a way that they can absorb that. And if you can make the language at home Fijian all the time, uh, all the more better, eh? Okay, so there you have it. So is crawling about eat Soko? Soko is already crawling about, and just take this away. Oh, Garon and Nekasi Tumba, we'll just put an exclamation mark there because it is sort of like a warning. Soko is already crawling about, and comma now. Then we have our comma. See the comma there. And Garon and Nekasi Tumba. Soko is already crawling about. Um, or maybe we'll just put it into two sentences, I guess. Yeah. Do you think? Do you agree? So what we'll do is, oh yeah, be careful. Because now we have established a gender, we just say, be careful. She might crawl. mm, Garon de. See, just the word de is so powerful. Just that one word. De, I think, is conveyed in she might. Okay, just a Fijian one word, compound word, de, just one. She might. Okay. And ngarauna, just the word ngarauna, you need that. Be careful. Two words. She might crawl. Gasi is the directional E. This is or the directional I. Okay, but in Fijian, E meaning the direction. Okay, so direction in this case, she might crawl outside. Bang. There, see? Soko is already crawling about. Be careful. She might crawl Itumba. Direction E. Tumba is outside. So Itumba, she might crawl outside. Hmm. So did you enjoy that reading and also trying to decipher and see how very, 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 very interesting languages, thinking process, and and yeah, maybe there are instances where where you can do that, just taking a word and finding the exact word in English. But generally, or in most cases, it doesn't work. You have to try and get the meaning. Okay, get the meaning, and getting the meaning might mean using 2, 3 words to try and capture the meaning of that one compound word, whether it's in English and you try to get the meaning into Fijian, or whether it's Fijian, you try to get the meaning across to English. Till the next time. Okay. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and share. If you have any observation, I'd be very, very interested if you can leave a comment in the comments section below. And yeah, pinabalik. Magandang